Hello everyone, today I will finally be posting another 7th grade reading STAAR test review, and today we're going to read an article called Turning Waste into Energy. So again, you'll probably see the link in the description, and if you don't, you can message me on the comments. Okay, so first you would have to read this, and so I encourage you to pause the video, and then when you finish reading you can unpause it, and then we can go over the questions. Okay, now that you are finished, let's go over the questions. What does a photograph of the anaerobic digester cellulose and its caption help the reader understand? So we know that what they're talking about is this picture because it has the digester cellulose and it also have captions obviously, and this is obviously not a digesting machine, and this is the only picture that doesn't show that. So we know that that is this one. Okay, let's read it. Microbes are used to make methanes. This doesn't show that microbes are used to make methane. So first off, we have no idea what it's making, and we have no idea what it's using based on this picture and the caption. Methane is held in containers so it won't escape. Okay, so this is correct because you can see by the picture that they're trapping the methane inside, and also by the reading, but we're not basing on the reading here. The question says the caption and the pictures. Oop. Uh-oh. Wait a bit, please. Okay. So based on the caption, it says the anaerobic digester cells trap methane gas. So the caption let us know that it's held in containers so it won't escape. So they're held in this. Which sentence from the selection best shows that the Sainsbury's company tried to make good use of their byproduct? Offers shoppers the freshest and most appealing product possible is a good start. So this doesn't show anything because they're not making use of the byproduct. So first off, the sentence doesn't have the byproduct, doesn't even talk about the byproduct, and they're not even making use of it obviously since it's not even talking about it. This one says special truck collects food waste from more than 1,200 grocery stores all over England. Just because it collects food waste doesn't mean it's making use of the food waste. Some of the methane gas trapped during the process fuels trucks. Okay, so this makes sense because the methane trapped during the process of the making of the byproduct is used to fuel the trucks. So they're making use of the byproduct. So that's the answer. Which idea presented in the selection does the photograph and caption next to paragraph 3 best support? Okay, so let's go back. Paragraph 3. So the caption and photo next to it shows a woman admiring an apple. So let's see. An initial step to Sainsbury's plan is to sell appealing foods to its customer. Okay, that's obviously the answer because if you read the story, it talks about how they try to sell appealing food, so there's less waste. And then the picture also shows her admiring the apple, so it's showing how the plan is to appeal the customer. Okay, next question. Which definition matches the meaning of chains that it is used in paragraph 1? So in this we cannot use the dictionary because this is already the dictionary, but there are many definitions, so we need to choose. There are many definitions for chains, so we need to choose which is correct. So let's go back to paragraph 1. Founded in 1869 by John James Sainsbury. Sainsbury's is one of England's oldest grocery chains. So it means that it's a big business of groceries basically. So the answer is definition 4 because it's a group of business owned by a parent company. So the original one and then keep linking to new ones. Okay, so the answer is not serious events because it's not events. It's grocery shops is a thing, not events. A bond that bind anything together. So this is basically correct, but they're not talking about that, and this is more into it, and it fits more. A bendable series of joint links. No. It doesn't talk about something bendables. Okay, this this definition of chain is like literally the chains that hold people in prison cells and stuff. Because it's bendable, if joint links. We're not talking about that. Why does most likely the author wrote the selection? The answer is to demonstrate that creativity can help solve environmental problems. Okay, why? So first off, the story talk about the creative way, which is using methane, and then you can fuel trucks and stuff, and it solve the problem, which is food waste. Encourage not to waste food. The main idea is not about not wasting food; it's to make use of the wasted food. To show reader many types of No, this doesn't talk about biofuels. They only talk about one type of biofuel made from food waste. To argue the importance of preventing methane from escaping into the atmosphere. No, it doesn't say that either. Okay, in paragraph 4, why does the author compare the anaerobic digesters to stomachs? Okay, let's go back to paragraph 4. In spite of Sainsbury's effort, a large volume of waste remains. The machine grinds the waste into a slushy goo, which is then poured into giant silos called anaerobic digesters, ADs. These giant silos act like artificial stomachs. Okay, so it says stomach, so let's go back and look at the question. Okay, so why does it compare this to stomachs? So now we're going to read on to find out why it compares it to stomachs. These giant silos act like artificial stomachs. Inside, microbes digest organic waste and produce methane bubbles. The same thing happens in organic waste in landfill and waste treatment plants. However, the difference so basically the difference from the normal thing is that it's tightly sealed to store the methane, but that doesn't tell us why. So let's go back before that. Oh, I found the answer. Inside, microbes digest organic waste and produce methane bubbles. So we all know that microbes digest or things in your body and produce energy and stuff. This is similar to that, basically. So let's look at the question. To show how the silos use bacteria to change food. Yes, this uses the bacteria microbes to change the food into methane. What is most likely the reason why the author includes the information in paragraph 6? So let's go back to paragraph 6. One of the best things about ADs is that their source is reliable. Every meal, whether it's been eaten at home or restaurant, result in some food waste. Okay, so first these two sentences talk about how it's a renewable energy source because there's always food waste for you to use. And then the next part, let's read. Fortunately, much of that garbage can be turned into valuable raw material for biofuel. Thus, the waste is no longer wasted. So the next few sentences talk about how we can use that to make biofuels. So basically, they're talking about how this creates a renewable and a useful source of energy, biofuel basically. To highlight that food waste is renewable and a useful resource. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching.